Hello everyone, welcome to Sophia University. This is the Center for Academic Affairs, and we will begin the academic guidance for students in Faculty of Science and Technology. This session will focus mainly on course registration and other related information. Before moving on, we would like to introduce 4 things that are to be handed to you after entry. Student ID, enrollment sticker, quick navi, bulletin of information, a green-colored booklet. First, your student ID. The first letter A defines you as degree student. The next 22 is the year of your entrance, followed by 76, which represents autumn entrance to FTS, with the last 3 digits being your individual code. A temporary password is also set to your ID, and it is your birth month and date. For example, if your birthday is September 1st, the password will be 0901. There is a certificate issuance machine on campus to issue official documents, and you will need this password. Now for certificates, you can also apply online, so please check the university website for details. Please remember your ID number and carry your ID card with you at all times. You will need it for taking exams, entering the library, purchasing a commuter pass, and receiving student discounts. Next, the enrollment sticker. If you are in Japan, please write your ID number, your name, your address and the stations you would use commuting, and stick it to the back of your ID card. You will need to show the sticker at times when you wish to purchase a commuter pass with a student discount here in Japan. And here are another handouts. On your left, it is the Bulletin of Information of this year. It contains important information you need to know for your studies at Sophia. We ask you to read through it carefully and thoroughly. It is also available in PDF format, which you can download from our university website. On your right is Quick Navi. It is the course registration manual. It will guide you through the actual registration procedures step by step. Now let's move on to course registration. These are 4 steps for registering for courses. But before getting into step 1, let us introduce Loyola, our online system that you use for registration and so on. You must register for courses that you want to take, to attend classes and to earn credits. For that, you will need to plan out what courses to take, and to go through the registration process. And in order to go through this important process, you will be using the portal site, Loyola. From this online system, you can look up courses, register them, to keep up with your schedule, and also check your grades. You can find the link of Loyola from the top page of the university website. Please also remember that important information from the university can be found on Loyola's Bulletin Board, so make a habit to check Loyola on a daily basis. Now about our academic year with duration of course. We have semester and quarter system. There are 2 semesters, beginning in April and September, each consisting 14 weeks of classes, and the 2 semesters are divided into 4 quarters, each with 7 weeks of classes. Please check the academic calendar and the course registration schedule, starting on the back of the cover of the bulletin. The academic calendar has all the important dates that you need to know. For course registration, please open the bulletin to page 11. Make sure to check the dates and to not miss any deadlines. We strongly recommend that you mark your calendar, as it will be your responsibility to keep up with those deadlines. Note that if you are not in Japan, all the dates and periods are written in Japan Standard Time, so please be aware of the time difference. Here is the timetable for classes. The duration of each course will be 100 minutes. Now let's move on to course registration. Step 1 is to know your enrollment schedule. To know your enrollment schedule, we ask you to read through the Bulletin of Information carefully and thoroughly. First, please check the academic calendar and the course registration schedule. The academic calendar has all the important dates that you need to know. For course registration, please open the bulletin to page 26. Make sure to check the dates and to not miss any deadlines. We strongly recommend that you mark your calendar, as it will be your responsibility to keep up with those deadlines. Note that if you are not in Japan, all the dates and periods are written in Japan Standard Time, so please be aware of the time difference. The actual procedures of course registration are shown in Quick Navi as explained earlier. Step 2 is to understand the basic concepts of curriculum. For students in the Green Science program, on page 82, and for students in the Green Engineering program, on page 93 of the bulletin is the breakdown of the credit requirements. In summary, you will need a total of 124 credits to be taken from designated categories and to be enrolled for 8 semesters to graduate. After this guidance, please be sure to read the bulletin carefully. Let us also point out the limit on number of credits per semester, for students in the Green Science program on page 81 and for students in the Green Engineering program, on page 91 of the bulletin. Maximum credits that a freshman can take is 27. On the other hand, minimum credit is not set, but you should be aware of University Regulation Article 40. For more information on Article 40, you will find it on page 42 in the bulletin. It states that students who fail to obtain 32 credits or more in 2 consecutive academic years shall be dismissed from the university. This means if you take a long time in taking courses, this Article 40 may apply to you in later years. Please keep this in mind and try to earn credits constantly. This is just a quick introduction of the basic concept, so do not worry if you don't have all this in your head. What we want for you to understand is that you can always find these information in the Bulletin of Information. Additional notes. We ask you to check the student manual for COVID-19 infection prevention posted on our website. In order to welcome students safely on campus, we ask you to follow the new Sophia normal. We would also like to inform you that in cases of typhoons, etc., when delays in public transportation are expected, the university will decide whether the classes in the following day should be switched to online. Once the decision is made, you will be notified through Loyola, and please make sure to check the class bulletin boards for more details on each of the classes that you are taking. Moving on to step 3 is about creating your course enrollment plan and schedule. When making your plans on what courses to take, we assume that you would want to know all the details of a course, and for that, please check the syllabus. To search for the course syllabus, follow the instructions. Together with the class format mentioned in the beginning, you can also find the course description, objectives, evaluation criteria, textbooks and weekly class plans in detail. You may also want to know when classes are held, on which day and period. For that, you can download the course schedules by each faculty. Please check page 9 on Quick Navi to know how to download. The classroom information is also provided here. If there are no classroom information, that particular class may be offered online. Another point. As shown at the bottom of page 9 on Quick Navi, once you download the course schedule, you may see courses that are shown in red. They are lottery course. Here are the typical courses for freshmen to take in the first semester. We are just giving you a preview of what to take. You certainly don't have to memorize this. Studies in Christian Humanism, for others, with others in Liberal Arts of the Body are compulsory courses offered either in third or fourth quarter sections. You will be placed. The assigned sections will be announced on the portal site, Loyola, under the bulletin board, so make sure to check and register for those courses. For language courses, you will need to take courses called Academic Writing 1 for the first semester and 2 for the second semester. And from department specialized courses, there are compulsory courses to take in each semester. These are the courses you would want to register in the first semester. You will be given more information in the orientation meetings held by each department. The most important thing is that to check Bulletin of Information's list on page 82 for GS students and page 93 for the GE students to see how many credits and what courses you would need to graduate. Once you get an idea of what courses you want to take, you are now up to the final step. It is to register for courses on Loyola. One very important message here is that all courses must be registered by yourself. No courses will be registered automatically. There are two different types of course registration. First is regular course registration and second is lottery course registration. Although the steps may seem complicated at first, you will be able to get through the registration process by following the steps shown in the manual. Let us explain about lottery course first. They are the courses with limited class capacities including studies in Christian humanism and language courses. As mentioned earlier, you can identify lottery courses as they are written in red on the course schedule. You can also find out which are lottery courses by looking up course lists in the bulletin. You will see a number written next to the course, to show the class capacity. To register courses, please follow the instructions on page 13 in Quick Navi. Please remember that once you register for a course, you will be able to delete most of the courses during the adjustment period, except for Christian humanism courses. You will not be able to delete once you register them. You can apply for lottery courses during the lottery entry period and the result of the lottery will be announced at 1 p.m. on September 26. Once the results are announced, the lottery courses that still have openings can be additionally registered on first-come first-served basis. Please see page 14, Course Registration in Quick Navi. One important point, as written on page 14, after the lottery entry period is over, please register from the regular course registration screen, not from the lottery entry screen. Remember that once the lottery entry period is over, you should be registering all the courses from the regular course registration screen. If you get assigned to a lottery course, but want to delete it, you may do so during the lottery course registration period or the course adjustment period. Please note, however, that studies in Christian humanism courses and language courses cannot be deleted, as mentioned previously. For regular non-lottery courses, there are two registration periods called course registration period and course adjustment period. You may add or delete the courses during those periods. Page 10 and 11 on Quick Navi explains how to add or delete the courses on Loyola. Course adjustment period is your final chance to add or delete courses. If you get allotted to a lottery course which will be explained later, but want to delete that course, you can do so during this period. And as noted here, please make sure to click Registration Completed bar to finish all your registration. It never hurts to double and triple check, as course registration is a very important first step for you to start your studies here at Sophia. Final confirmation of course registration will be available on your course registration screen. Please make sure that you check the registration on Loyola carefully. Remember that no courses will be registered automatically. If you don't register for a course, you will not get any credits, even if you attend the class from the first day. On the other hand, if you decide not to attend a course that you have registered after course registration, you need to make sure to withdraw from that course through Loyola. For courses that you withdrew from, the grade W will be given. It remains permanently on your record, but those courses will not appear on the official transcript. If you stop attending a course and do not complete the withdrawal application online during the withdrawal period, you will likely receive a F, which stands for fail for the course, and the grade F will appear on the official transcript. Note that there are different withdrawal periods, according to when the courses are offered, so we strongly recommend you to mark the dates on your calendar. There are, however, some exceptions. Students may not withdraw from compulsory courses in wellness, the body and culture and language courses taken to fulfill the language requirements. Once past the deadline, there is nothing you can do, so please be aware of the course registration period and the withdrawal periods. This will be the end of the basic flow of course registration. After this, we will show you some of the useful functions of Loyola, but before that, this slide illustrates where you should check to keep yourself updated. The Bulletin of Information is issued every April, so be sure to check the latest version each year. The printed version is distributed only to new students, but the PDF version will be available on our website. Information regarding classes, grades, and notices from the Center for Academic Affairs can be found on Loyola. Sophia also has official SNS accounts, but please be careful of fake news that may be posted on non-official accounts. Now postal notices will be seldomly sent, but please make sure to keep you and your guarantor's addresses updated. You cannot obtain information just by waiting, so please make it a habit to check for latest updates. Now we would like to introduce some useful functions of Loyola. First is the student cart. When you first log into Loyola, please confirm your name and update your contact information. When the office wants to contact you, we will use the information you provided here. The second one is Loyola Bulletin Board. Important notices from the university will be posted here on the bulletin board, so please check on a daily basis. You can search for information by using advanced research, which is highly recommended, entering keywords, or to change the display order by likes of dates and categories. Note that information from the Center for Academic Affairs is posted under the categories Academic Services and Academic Records, Tuition. Also, an important information to those who hold college student visas, please check the latest information about your visa under Academic Records, Tuition category. Do not fail to take necessary procedures for you to maintain your visa status up until graduation. If you have any questions, contact the Academic Records section within the Academic Affairs. The third one is mail settings. You can use this function to receive emails when new information is posted, and we recommend that you make use of this to keep yourself updated. The fourth one is curriculum information. After registering courses, you can check your timetable, classrooms, and notices related to the courses you registered. Make use of this function and check the What's New column. The fifth one is how to download the course schedule in a PDF file. If you have questions about course registration, please click the registration Q&A icon, then choose the FST button on the very right, and important information about this semester's registration will appear. The page contains multiple of information, but please make sure to scroll down as you will see the FAQ for FST students. Please check this page before you make any inquiries about course registration, as this may be the quickest way to find the answers to your questions. Please also make sure to participate in the orientation sessions held by each program. The seventh function is the icon, Online Classes, to help you prepare if you are planning to take online courses, or when classes switch to online format due to expected delays in public transportation. The last one is another online manual. You can access this screen from Loyola, Home, Loyola Handbook. Please look at the manual when you have any questions or problems regarding Loyola. Lastly, just a little more information about us, the Center for Academic Affairs. Here's the location of the Center for Academic Affairs. Our office is on the first floor in Building 2. The office hour is from 10 a.m. to 11:30, and 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. on weekdays during class and exam period. During summer and spring breaks when there are no classes, the office is open from 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. Kindly note that the office is closed on weekends and national holidays. There are two sections within the Center for Academic Affairs, Academic Services and Academic Records. Academic Services is in charge of course registration, class information, credit transfer, final examinations and grades. Now if you have any questions about certificates, changes concerning your personal information, requests on leave of absences and withdrawals from the university, please contact the Academic Records section. We ask you to come to our office for in-depth consultation concerning your grades and course registration to avoid any misunderstandings, but if you find it difficult to come under these circumstances, please give us a call. We also ask you to be aware of the opening hours of our office, especially when you want to submit forms by the deadlines. For questions on course registration, please check Loyola's registration Q&A and information given out by each program, which as mentioned will be the quickest way for you to proceed with your registration. Now if you have certain questions, please use the contact form on our website. We will answer through Loyola's individual notice. More specific your inquiry is, the better, as we will be able to answer more concretely. If you cannot come on campus, we will be receiving calls for urgent inquiries. Please note that we will not go through each step with you over the phone, and we are sure that you will be able to get through the course registration by checking the bulletin, quick navi, registration Q&A and the information from your department. And one more contact information for you, from column on the left side on Loyola, has details about your class's academic advisor, faculty office and office hours. Finally, that is all from our office. Thank you for your attention. We hope that you will enjoy your studies, wherever you are.